Yes, there is question of oversubscription. Do you remember oversubscription?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me what is the meaning of oversubscription if you remember? Just meaning. After that, I will explain all the parts.
Like when the public applies for more shares than what's required.
When the public apply for higher number of shares, yes, than the issued shares. Okay, so oversubscription of debenture. Actually, every topic, not every, I cannot say every, but most of the topic in this chapter is same as the shares. So that's why it is very important if you have completed the accounting for share capitals, oversubscription. So when application from public received is more than the issued debenture, then it is called oversubscription. Now, if there is oversubscription of shares in the quotient, then what will happen? So we have two options. The first one is options. The first one is to refund the money. Refund the excess application money. And the second one is to utilize the excess application money on allotment or future calls. Okay, one thing actually, yes, after writing this, I will explain. And the third is combination of these two. Combination of refund and pro rata. This is the second one is called pro rata allotment. So proportionate allotment, in short form, it is pro rata. So to refund the excess application money, the second is to utilize the excess application money on allotment future calls, and the third is combination of refund and pro rata. One more thing, actually, please write this, then we will discuss this. Maria, I wanted to discuss about like your previous test performance. Have you seen the checked solutions that I have checked actually? Maria?
No, sir.
Okay, I actually shared allotment account. Where have you read that it is a nominal account? Shared allotment account is not an expenses, not income. Okay, it represents the shareholders. That's why it is personal account. Actually, uh, all the objective questions are correct, but this one was incorrect. After that, actually, if we purchase the for feature entry, you have made many mistakes in for feature. And also, there is one question that you have written, like if the shares are issued at par, at premium, or so you have written Little Toys Limited account debit to Ram Brothers. I don't understand why you have written this. You have made many mistake in these. Do you know this?
Yes, sir.
So why you are making such mistake? Actually, these mistakes are not expected.
We'll practice the paper again.
The question, let me ask you one thing. Then, Madiha, you have not given this test. Okay, I'm sharing the PDF and the answer sheet. Just let me give you some mistakes that you have done. Okay. The question is Little Toys Limited purchased the business of Ram Brothers. So you are passing the journal entries in the books of Little Toys Limited, means tiny toys or little toys. Okay. So he purchased the business of Ram Brothers. So Ram Brothers business purchased. Generally, when we purchase any business, we write assets account debit, liabilities account debit, uh, assets account debit to liabilities account to vendor account, whatever amount we have to pay. So we have purchased the business for 2,80,000. If there is no assets or liabilities given, then we have to assume that only assets are purchased. We will write sundry assets 2,80,000 to Ram Brothers. But what you have done is you have written Little Toys Limited account debit to Ram Brothers. Both side personal account. It is not possible. Generally, whenever we pass any journal entry, there should be a real or nominal account in journal entries and then the personal account. There is actually it is very rare that on both sides there will be personal account. So you have to remember this. Again, uh, After that, you have this forfeiture of share question. Yes, question number 8. So if Piyush did not pay the allotment money and his shares were forfeited, if Piyush did not pay allotment money and on payment of first call, his share were forfeited. So like this, in the first case, his answer is like it should be share capital account debit to share forfeiture to share allotted account. Okay, amount is incorrect. Yes, you're saying something, Maria.
No, sir, that wasn't me.
Okay, Madhya. Okay, Abdullah, you join. Okay. So I'm saying that share capital account debit to share forfeiture. First of all, you have to see that how many shares he has. So he has only 40 shares. Okay. And if we have asked only 5 rupees, 2 and 3, yes, 5 rupees, then it should be 200 in this. 200 here. 40 into 5. So the called up amount is written in share capital, not total amount. Okay. So we have asked only application and allotment. It means 40 into 5, 200 should be here. And we have received application, but not the allotment. So 80 rupees in share forfeiture and 120 in allotment. So these mistakes you have done. You have to revise the concept properly. This is like not good. These are basic concepts that you have made mistakes. And there is not one mistake or two mistake. You have made many mistakes. Like, so try to improve this, because without revising, if you're giving test, it will reflect that you're not studying in every test, because your test results are not good, not here, not in the school also. So please try to improve this. Please revise the concept before giving any test. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Again, a test is scheduled for debenture, I think, for whatever part we have covered. So revise the concept properly. Okay. Now, so you have written this oversubscription.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so oversubscription when application from public received is more than the issued debenture, then it is called oversubscription. So we have issued, let's say, 5,000 debentures, and we have received application for 6,000 debentures. Then we cannot issue more than 5,000 debenture, because we have only invited application for 5,000. We have only 5,000 shares to give. So if we receive 6,000 application and we cannot give more than 5,000, then we have two options. Either refund the money to the 1,000 applicants and tell them that, actually send them a letter of regret, it is called, that we cannot issue you the shares, debentures. And the second thing is, we can adjust the amount received, additional amount, extra amount received on application for future calls. Okay. So if someone has applied for 3 shares, we will give them 2 share, and money of 1 share will be utilized in next. So this is called pro rata. Okay. And the third option we have is combination of these two, means some of the application will be rejected and some of the application will be utilized as pro rata allotment. So this is the over subscription. Now, when we talk about journal entry, It is also same as the shares. For application money received. So when we receive excess application, you will write here bank account debit to debenture application. Now here we will write application money into number of application. Now the second entry, if you are doing the entries separately, then the second entry will be for refund of access application money. So it will be debenture application account debit to bank account. Third is for utilization of access application money on allotment. So it will be debenture application to debenture allotment. So this is our entry. Now the second and third entry can be combined with debenture because the amount, the actual application money that should have been received, it will be transferred to debenture account, because the first entry is bank account debit to debenture application and the second entry is debenture application to debenture capital. Okay, so here we have to write the debenture capital. Oh, sorry, not capital, it is only debenture. Actually it is more confusing because we generally use share capital, so that's why. For transfer of application money to debenture account. Now, debenture application account debit to debenture account. So this is one entry I'm talking about. Debenture application to debenture account. Now, if you see the second, third, and fourth entry, in all these entry, debenture application is on the debit side. So we can combine all these entry and the entry will become debenture application account debit to debenture account. So the amount utilized on application, then the amount utilized on allotment. So to debenture allotment. And the last one, the amount refunded. So to bank account. All the entries, all second, third, and fourth, these three are combined. So debenture application to bank for refund. So debenture application to bank for refund. Debenture application to debenture allotment. Debenture application to debenture allotment. And debenture application to debenture account. Debenture application to debenture account. So for second, third, and fourth combined entry for second, third, and fourth. Please write these, the journal entry.
Sir, can you scroll down?
Yes. Sure.
Sir, can you scroll down?
Not many questions are given. For oversubscription,
Answer.
okay, I'm sharing one question. Actually, it is in example. So can you see the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the question is saying that EXE Limited issued 10,009% debenture of 100 each at a premium of 10%, payable 25 on application, 35 on allotment, including premium, and the balance on first and final call. So application were received for 50,000 debentures. Allotment was made on pro rata basis. Excess application money being applied towards due on allotment. All sums due were received by the company on due dates. So what will be the journal entry? And also they're asking us to prepare the extract of balance sheet. So I'm solving this question by preparing the format. One here, here. Question number 7. So EXE Limited issued 10,000, but we have received application for 15,000, and 25 on application means 15,000 into 25. It will be 3,75,000. So the first entry, it will be bank account debit to debenture application account 3,75,000. Then the entry number 2, to utilize the money on debenture and the balance on allotment. So debenture application account debit to uh, percentage is given, yes, to 9% debenture and to debenture allot. So 10,000 into 25, that is 2,50,000 we will utilize on application. The remaining 1,25,000 will be adjusted on allotment. So 3,75,000. Then the third entry for debenture allotment. So it will be debenture allotment account debit to 9% debenture account. It is, there is a premium also. So two securities premium. Now, 35 rupees. Actually, for this, that's why we need calculation. So application $10,000 application received $10,000 and plus 5,000, 15,000. Yes. So 15,000 into 25. Application received amount is 3,75,000. Now application money utilized is 10,000 into 25. So 2,50,000. So the balance will go to 1,25,000. Okay, now share allotment. It will be 10,000 into 25 plus premium. Actually, it is not share allotment, it's division plus premium. That is also 10,000 into 10. So 2,50,000 and 1 lakh. So total 3,50,000. Now in this 3,50,000, we will utilize this. So remaining will be received. And the first call, it will be 10,000 into 50. So 5 lakh. So debenture allotment is 3,50,000. In that 2,50,000 is allotment, 1 lakh is premium. Fourth entry, bank account debit to debenture allotment account. So 1,20,000 we have already received, so that will not be written. 2,25,000. The fifth one, share first call. So debenture first call account debit to 9% debenture account. So it is debenture first call account debit to 9% debenture account, 5 lakh. And the last one is bank account debit to debenture first call, 5 lakh. Now write this. The working and okay, listen to this first. Actually, you have started copying, so just 2 minutes. First, in this portion, they have not refunded any amount. So they have just choose the second option, pro rata. And it is clearly written here, allotment was made on pro rata basis, access application money being applied towards amount due on allotment. So what is happening, that we have received application for 15,000 shares. So we have given 10,000 shares and the application money on 5,000 shares is utilized on allotment. So 5,000 into 25, that is excess application money, and 125, it is access application money utilized in allotment. So when we pass the journal entry bank account debit to debenture application, so the first entry is for whole application, means total application received 15,000. 15,000 into 25, 3,75,000. So you have to pass the total application received here, not only application uh, that we have issued only. So not 10,000, it is 15,000. Then total amount 375 is utilized towards application and the remaining towards allotment. So debenture application account debit to 9% debenture and to debenture allotment. So 2,50,000 we have utilized and the remaining 125 on allotment. While writing the debenture allotment, there is premium of 10 rupees also. So 25 plus 10 rupees premium, 35. Now, only 15,000 application will be used in application. From allotment onwards, you have to apply the issued shares or debentures. Okay, not total, because we have received application 15,000. It is limited to application entry. After allotment, uh, along with like allotment, and after that, so on allotment and the future calls, all the entries will be done on the number of shares issued. So we have issued 10,000 shares. 10,000 into 35, it is 3,50,000. In that, 25, that is 2,50,000 is allotment and 1 lakh is premium. So debenture allotment account debit to 9% debenture, to securities premium. Then bank account debit to debenture allotment 225. So the entry for debenture allotment, the first entry is 350, but the second entry is 225 because we have received 125 at the time of application. Now, after that, the last call. So debenture first call account debit to 9% debenture 5 lakh, and bank account debit to debenture first call 5 lakh. So this is the entry for oversubscription. Now start writing. Actually, at first, it is in my mind that you have already studied this concept in share chapter. That's why I have not explained in detail. But then I remember sometime the student missed the class. So maybe some of you have missed the share class. So that's why I have explained it again.
Can you scroll down? Sir, can you scroll down?
Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now in this question, there is one more requirement given. Journalize the above transaction in the books of EXE Limited and prepare extracts of the balance sheet showing security, premium reserve, and debenture. So, if you remember the format of balance sheet, EXE Limited balance sheet has at particular note number and amount. Now, the first side is equity and liabilities. Now, in that, the first one is shareholders fund, and under shareholders fund, the first one is share capital, but question is not asking us to represent share capital. So securities, sorry, it is reserve and surplus under which securities premium will be shown. So reserve and surplus securities premium amount is 1 lakh. Then the debenture amount is shown under non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities. Under non-current liabilities, the first item is long-term borrowing. Under this debenture is to be shown. So debenture amount is 10,000 into, so it is 10 lakh. 10,000 into 100. So 10 lakh rupees. So this is reserve and surplus. This is debenture. It is presented like this. Okay. We can prepare the notes to account for this, like long-term borrowing. Under long-term borrowing, we will write debenture, 9% debenture. Under reserve and surplus, we will write security premium reserve, 1 lakh. So we can prepare notes to account for that. So please write this. So do you have any question related to the journal entry or this balance sheet part?
No, sir.
Okay, then complete writing this and tell me after you have completed.
Done, sir.
Everyone completed? Madiha, Abdullah? Okay, so if you have already written and if you don't have any question, then that's all for today. We'll discuss.